Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Okay. I think we are already live in YouTube. All right. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome for today's continuous discussion on Bhagavad Gita, the Gita Gyan program, ongoing program. Wow. It's already, today is the 12th day that we are gathering and discussing in Bhagavad Gita. So it's been such a nice journey with all of you, with so much of enthusiasm, excitement that you all shared with me, and very inspiring actually. It's very inspiring. As we have already know that Bhagavad Gita that was spoken 5,000 years ago, the message still valid till today. Okay, still valid till today. It's quite an amazing kind of. It's truly an amazing book, right? Because it was spoken by Krishna, right? The Krishna spoken by him. So therefore, the message of Bhagavad Gita is eternal. So it's been my great pleasure, and I consider myself being very fortunate to have all your wonderful association. Okay, with that, let's start our program today. So today we're going to discuss on chapter 12, Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so ISKCON Malaysia proudly presents Gita Gyan, the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Now we're going to go to chapter 12. Let's take darshan from Sri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman. Sri Gauranitai, Nitai Gauranga, and Sri Radha Krishna. All right, let's do our invocation prayer. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Let's chant together 3 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hari Om Tat Sat. So today we dedicate our program to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And this program was inspired by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. And also we dedicate this program to His Grace Hanadi Jagannath Prabhu of Bangalore ISKCON Sheshadipuram, the creator and the brainchild of the essence of Gita Gyan program worldwide. So let's look at today's Mahatmya or the glories of Gita. Let's see what it says here. So in Vaishnava Tantra Sara, verse 12, Krishna is speaking. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Gita Shraye Aham Tishtami Gita Me Paramangraham Gita Jnanam Samashritya Trilokim Pralayamyaham. So he says, Gita Shraye Aham Tishtami. Aham means me, I. All right, okay. So what he says, Aham means I. So I present within the Gita. Krishna says that. I present within the Gita. So what we can understand from here, we do not need to look for Krishna elsewhere. Because Krishna is making a declaration that he present in Gita. All right? He present in Gita. Then after that says, Gita me paramam graham. All right? Then he says, Gita is my supreme residence. That means he's not only present in Bhagavad Gita, but he also lives in Bhagavad Gita. Then, after that, Gita Jnanam, the knowledge of Gita. Three lokim. Three means three. Loka. Three loka. That means three planetary system. Pralayami aham. So only by the knowledge of the Gita, do I maintain the three worlds? All right, upper planetary, middle planetary, and lower planetary. Krishna is declaring that through this under teachings of Bhagavad Gita, I maintain these three worlds. All right, so what we can see from here, I present within the Gita. Whenever there's Krishna, there'll be all auspiciousness. All right, whenever there's Gita, we saw in yesterday's session that Krishna started to show his universal form. In that universal form, everybody was there. Everybody was there, including all the 33 million devatas. All right. So sometimes we do fire sacrifice in our house. Sometimes we do housewarming. We bring a cow and a calf, come to the house to bless the house. So why we actually bring the cow? Because the cow represents all the 33 million devas lives in the cow. In some house, you can see there's a photo of a cow with all the devas living there. Whenever all that the devatas appears at home, the house will become auspicious. The house will become auspicious. Three things you can attract Krishna. Three things you can invite all the devatas, guaranteed, that come and stay in your house. Number one, when you chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When you chant the holy name, all the Krishna and all the thing. Because yesterday I showed you, right? How, no, not yesterday, day before yesterday, all right? By chanting the mantra, how the mantras goes up to, after breaking all this material universe, break everything and goes up to, what do you call? To the spiritual world. So the entire thing is within that mantra. Number two, when we read, study, or worship Bhagavad Gita, all the things like what Krishna says here, I am present here. Number three, if you own a Srimad Bhagavatam, if you have a Srimad Bhagavatam in the house, Srimad Bhagavatam is considered deity of Krishna. All right, Radha Krishna, the deity of Radha Krishna is Srimad Bhagavatam. All right, so like that. So these three things can attract Krishna. So whenever there is Krishna or this kind of auspicious people comes to your house, all the inauspicious thing in your house will fly away. Sometimes we are struggling at home, we are struggling in the house due to some Vastu problem, right? Feng Shui. In northeast corner, you must be light with water. Southwest corner must be heavy. But nowadays, the standard is upside down. Now the house they build all facing northwest because they want to prevent the sunrise. All right, northwest. So when you look at the northwest, is a northwest is the place where the ladies will become very confused. Who is this, please? Who is this? Someone sent a message. Prabhu, can you repeat three? What is it? Repeat what?
Hare
Repeat the
Krishna
three.
Prabhu. No, the three things. Number one was chanting. I missed number two. Number
Oh,
three, Srimad Bhagavatam.
number two is Bhagavad Gita.
Okay, Prabhu.
Number two is Bhagavad Gita. Number three is Srimad Bhagavatam.
Okay.
So these three things can bring auspicious to your house. All right. Okay. Now, so all the houses are basically built facing northwest. And the house, if you just can take the compass and see either northwest or southwest, southeast, right? Because they want to prevent the sunrise. Nowadays, the demonic people, they don't want to face the sun. They want to stay away from the sun. And northeast, usually they want to block it because northeast, the sun, the morning rays comes in. So when the morning rays comes in, it becomes, the house will become hot in the morning. Okay. So to prevent all that. That's why sometimes when you go to the house, we see struggle, right? Things doesn't work out, and then suddenly one Vastu guy will come, say, "Oh, your Vastu is hopeless." Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Did any one of you were interested in Vastu, got a Vastu person to come and check your house, and then you became confused? Do any one of you had that experience? That means you have called up a Vastu. The Vastu consultant came to the house, then he confused you, and you become very confused, you become deceived. Did any one of you have done that before? If yes, put a thumbs up. Oh, no one, huh? No one have seen Vastu, Vastu Sastra. Okay. How many of you know what is Vastu? Do you know what is Vastu?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, Vastu is like if for example we have to put our front door, and if on north, east, west, they will decide which place we should put our front door, back door, or even a
Yeah.
puja room based on north, south, east, west.
No. Vastu means the one that shows the energy flow in your house, how you can live in harmony with the energy flow. It's called Feng Shui, right? So that means they will say, okay, now you must put this altar here. You must do this thing there, like that. You're almost there. Vijay?
Okay. Yep.
But did you get anyone to check your Vastu, your house Vastu?
This one happened in like few years back when I was at other house with my family. That
Okay.
he said that we build our house at wrong way. We build our front door at the wrong place. That all will happen to us.
So what you did?
Yeah, my dad just he just arranged everything lah. He just changed all the place where should keep the puja meda, Sami meda,
Okay.
all.
After that, what is the effect? Was it good?
Uh, doesn't make the difference at all.
Okay, because I was a Vastu freak before. I did a lot of research about Vastu. Then I realized, if you think you have a Vastu problem in your house, keep a Bhagavad Gita in your house, study the Bhagavad Gita, and even worship the Bhagavad Gita. Whenever you're going to pray, take the Bhagavad Gita, your personal Bhagavad Gita from your bag, put it there, worship, and take it and put it back in your this thing. Carry your Bhagavad Gita wherever you go. This morning I was talking to one Mataji. She said, how can I bring my Bhagavad Gita to my workplace? No such thing. You must bring your Bhagavad Gita wherever you go. Right? It's just Bhagavad Gita is your protection. You must carry the Bhagavad Gita. If you have a handbag or what, you just carry your Bhagavad Gita. When you go to work, keep the Bhagavad Gita on your working desk. No harm. Nobody going to say anything. Right? It's just like another file. You just put it there. So whenever and wherever there's a Bhagavad Gita exists. Because now Krishna says, yeah, I am present in Gita. So when Krishna presents in Gita, nothing can actually disturb you, right? Because like some houses, they say, oh, Prabhu, can you come and check my Vastu? Yes. So what do you think going to happen? They say nothing. I mean, say you have no choice. You are already staying in this house. Simply take the Bhagavad Gita and start to worship Bhagavad Gita, study Bhagavad. How do you worship Bhagavad Gita? You worship Bhagavad Gita by studying that book. Not simply put in the altar and start to show Sambrani. Right? Show the incense. No. Worship the book by studying. All right? So it's like that. Okay? Because he says, I present within the Gita. So Gita is a very powerful book. If you know anyone struggling, suffering, if you think you want to help them, go and give them a Bhagavad Gita. All right? All right? So that's the way of doing things. All right? Okay, now let's start our today's program. Understanding the Gita. Modern man has struggled very hard to reach the moon. Modern man struggle very hard to reach the moon. But he has not tried very hard to elevate himself spiritually. If one has 50 years of life ahead of him, he should engage that brief time in cultivating this practice of remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This practice is called devotional process. Right? Now, this 9 process of which the easiest is Shravanam. There's a 9 process of devotional service. But among them, Shravanam is the easiest. That is, hearing Bhagavad Gita from a realized person will turn one into the thought of the Supreme Being. Now, these will lead to remembering the Supreme Lord and will enable one upon leaving the body. That means it will enable, that means it gives you opportunity upon leaving the body. That means upon dying, all right, to attain the spiritual body, which is just fit for association with the Supreme Lord, right? So you give up this mundane gross body, you will take a spiritual body, and that you can then you can have a association with the Lord. That means you attain the eternity of Vaikuntha or Goloka, right? Now let's have a small discussion which is related to today's topic. Now let's look at this. All right, I need a volunteer who can speak to me. Use whiteboard classic, okay. Anybody can unmute and talk to me? Because mostly you're not talking to me. Vijay?
Yeah, Prabhu.
Ah, okay, Vijay is there, right, great. Vijay, how old are you, Vijay?
27.
Okay, Vijay, you are 27 years old. All right. Do you think you lived, okay, now 27. Do you think you lived a long, Vijay, okay, now you're 27 years old. Now the second question. If you're given a chance, how long do you want to live? If you're given a chance, how long do you want to live in this world?
I never thought about it.
But if you're given a chance now, how long do you want to live in this planet? Until what age?
I know. Last time I thought I want until 50 years old.
50, enough.
Yeah, before this, but
Now?
I don't know. To be honest,
29.
29 to early, maybe 50.
50. Wow. Okay, your goal is 50 years. All right. So do you think 50 years is a long life?
Half century, I guess. Okay, I guess.
You guess okay, eh? All right. Now, let's look at this. Vijay, until now you're 27 years old. 27. You have only lived so far. Okay, you have lived so far 9,855 days only. Do you think you had a long life? You have lived long? Feel like we have lived long. Okay. Now, if your goal is to live up to 50, that means total lifespan that you want to live is 18,250 days only. Is where is it? Right? So 18,250 days. Right? That you are aspiring. Okay. So in other words, minus 9855. So you have balance of 8,395 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you have a long period of time?
No.
All right. Okay. Another person who can volunteer. Anybody who can unmute yourself and to speak. Is there anyone else who can unmute and speak? Participate in the small game. Anyone? Why everyone so quiet today? Do you understand? Am I audible first of all?
Yes, Prabhu.
All right. Who's this? Kalamani. Okay, Kala Mataji, Purna Rupini.
Yeah.
All right. So who's going to speak now? who want to volunteer?
I can volunteer, Prabhu.
Okay. Kala. Okay, Kala Mataji. Okay. How old are you,
Yes.
Kala Mataji?
Yeah. 57.
Okay, Kala Mataji, you are 57 years old. Right?
Yes.
How long do you want to live? You're
Yeah.
given a chance.
70 years.
Okay, you want to live up to 70. Right?
Yeah.
So when you look at 57 means, so far, you think you lived a long life? Looks like it, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Right. But you have only passed through 20,850 days. 850 days only. Okay. Sorry, 805.
Okay.
05 only. All right. If your goal is 70,
Okay.
so 70 means you aspire to live for 360. That means you have 25550. Only this much days.
Okay.
All right. Days. So you are left how many days? Left days. All right. How many days left for you? Is minus 2805. So that means
Five,
you still have another
five, five.
4,745 days only.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay,
if you
Prabhu.
really look at it, you know what happened? If you really look at it, say like Vijay have experienced 27 birthday in his life. You have seen around 8 times 4, 8 times 3, 6 leap years. All right. You have seen 27 Deepavali, Thaipusam, New Year. Like yourself, Kalamata, you have seen 57. You have only seen 57 Deepavali, 57 New Year, 57
Yeah.
what? Christmas and
Thaipusam.
Thaipusam, whatever. So divide by 4. You have only seen 40 leap years in your life. That means you have seen 29th February only 14 times in your lifetime.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, so you have only have how much? You only have what? If I told you, if you're lucky enough to live up to 70, all right? If you're lucky enough to live up to
Yes.
70, you only have 4,745 days to live.
745 days.
So if every day, if you're stuck in a traffic jam 1 hour, every 24 days, 1 day of your life gone. If you leave, if you're going to sleep 8 hours
Yeah.
a day, every 3 days, 1 day your life is gone. All right. If you have lamentation, if you have
Yeah.
so much of pain, suffering, lamentation, say you're in agony, like that. Okay, you say you're watching serial, you're watching TV, you're watching, say a movie takes you 3 hours. Every 8 days, 1 day of your life gone. So if you really look at it, we don't have a long period of time.
Yeah.
And within this short period of time, we have so much of lamentation, struggle, frustration, aspiration. All right. The happiness also bring distress. The distress also bring distress in this world. Right. Nothing seems to be this thing. A couple happily married, but later they'll be distressful. Right. Any happy
Yes.
things that happen in this world, there's only distress. All right. The happiness is only a few second happy thing. So within this short period of time, what can we do? If once we miss this opportunity, once we miss this golden opportunity of self-realization, that means to know yourself, to realize, and you see, you just simply miss this opportunity, right? You just miss this opportunity, there you goes. If you're just going to miss this opportunity, that's it. You dive back into the entire system and start all over again, right? So that's why, what is the recommendation in Kali Yuga? Kali Yuga, people are very disturbed. People are frustrated. People are agitated. If you really sit and look, it's only a mind game. Everything seems to be okay, but something in the mind is bothering us. Every human being are going through three kinds of suffering. Threefold misery. That's the misery. That's what symbolically you see that how Lord Shiva, Mother Parvati all keeping this thing called Trisulam. Right? This is the Trisulam, right? The what they call the Trishul. Right? This is the Trishul. They keep the Trishul. You know, they're holding the Trishul. What does the Trishul means? Trishul means what? Three mode of material nature and three klesha. Three varieties of suffering. Human beings are suffering, number one, through the mind. Okay? Adi, Bautik, Adi Atmik. They call Adi Atmik. The suffering derived from the mind, agitated mind. And how the mind? It creates suicidal, it creates frustration, it creates envy, crazy, go, no? They drive, they basically reduce the lifespan tremendously. 2 days ago, my cousin brother in India passed away. Yesterday morning. All right. My cousin brother in India passed away in India, Madurai. But I was thinking, why? Among the cousins, he's the first to go. But what is the reason? Severe stress. Because they got a huge business in Madurai. They are very wealthy, extremely rich. But despite all this, due to severe stress, mental anxiety, right? Thinking of the globalization, the new rulings in India, he want to look for ways how to sustain. He's already filthy rich. And he died, right? The first thing is Adi Atmik, from the mind. Then second is, what they call? Adi Bhautik, Adi. What is the third one? Adi Atma, Adi Atmik, Adi Bhautik, and Adi. Yeah, what is the three things? Okay, anyway, I just translate in English. Then second thing is suffering from a other living entity. We always have so much of fear. In our house, we put all the CCTV camera. We want to protect our family and all these kind of things. Suffering derived from fellow living entity. All right. And of course, 2020, 2021, it given us the what they call the real understanding of this. What happened? When coronavirus. The coronavirus is a living entity. It brought the whole world to the knees. Everybody was in fear. The doctors, the engineers, the educated, the uneducated, all locked inside the house, living in fear. And we heard lots of news. I think each and every one of us have someone we lost during that pandemic, right? But the worst that I heard was one of my, no, not my distant friends, a guy in KL, he's a doctor. The maid brought the virus, contact the husband who's I think he's a dentist. He died. Next day, the wife died. 2 days later, the son died. End of the day, the only survival in the family is the only daughter. Daughter survived. The whole family died within the week. The same thing happened in Ipoh also, right? I know one Indian Muslim friend, my very close family friend. After some time, I saw that he looked so distressed. What happened? He said, "Oh my God, the whole family, everybody's gone. Wiped off. 6 in the family, 5 gone." Right? The whole world was in fear. Wiped off. And what is the third kind of suffering? Suffering from nature. Scorching heat, then sudden rain, volcano, earthquake, then what they call flooding. All of us are suffering. So these threefold miseries that we cannot escape in this material world. Already we got a short life. Already our lifespan is very short. And somehow we have these three mode of material nature. Adi Atmik, Adi Bhautik, and Adi. Yeah, what is it? Braja Prema, what is the third one? Adi Atmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi.
Devika.
Adi Daivik. Adi Daivik is from the Devatas. That means the what they call Adi Daivik. Number one, Adi Daivik, the suffering from the Devas. Right? That means the earthquake and everything, the nature. Adi Atmik, that comes from your mind. And Adi Bhautik, that from other living entities. And we are all suffering miserably. Right? End of the day, all the fortune, all the success that we have, it seems to be meaningless. After all, nothing matters. Right? There was one a great philosopher in America. I forgot his name because I always quote his term. One thing I can remember what he said. After all, nothing matters. Okay, all the things, even we are success, we are failure, whatever it is, after all, nothing matters. Right? So with this understanding, so we're going to start our today's session, which is going to be very, very, very important topic. What is devotional service Bhakti Yoga? We spoke about Karma Yoga. We spoke about then a second Karma Yoga and this thing. Then we spoke about Jnana Yoga. We spoke about Dhyana Yoga, the meditation. Now coming to the important part, Bhakti Yoga. How this thing? So in 12.1, after Arjuna was in great ecstasy, seeing, out of great fear, saw that Krishna's Vishwarupa, the universal form, he was in great anxiety. And he told Krishna, can you come back to your original form? After he came, then after that he declared, he said, who are you? Time I am. I am time that going to destroy everything. You're only an instrument. Then after that he says, yes, now my this thing, I'm okay. Now after he became calm, after seeing that scary form, now Arjuna is asking a question. Arjuna vacha evam satata yuktaye bhaktastvang paryupasate che ye chapyaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. So Arjuna inquired. And what is he asked a perfect question. He said, now, which are considered to be more perfect? You want to know what is perfect. Okay. Since Krishna is speaking about it, he said, which are considered to be more perfect. All right. What is more perfect? I mean, those who are always properly engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman. Impersonal Brahman means the unmanifest. Remember the Brahma Jyoti that we said? Brahma Jyoti is the one that people say God is formless. God is light. 5,000 years ago, there were no religion existed other than Sanatan Dharma. When you look at the Christianity, when you look at Islam, all started only recently, 2026, and Islam, I think, around 1,400 plus years. And 5,000 plus years ago, nothing existed. There's only two sectarian. One is the yogis meditate so hard, want to merge into the light. And second part, they worship the deity and serve the deity with love. Therefore, that's why Arjuna is asking, which is considered better? Is it engage in your, always properly engage in your devotional service, or worship the impersonal Brahman, the form which don't have form. Like for instance, there's they used to sing this song, right? Jodi 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 Suyam, Jodi 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 Arul, Kadavul Arupam. They say God has no form. God is light. Merge into the light. But we must always remember one thing. How can the light simply exist without a bulb? Right? Does it make sense, my dear Prabhus and mothers? Right? Say like for instance, all right, now you see there is a, okay, I'm drawing a, can you see this one? Then you see a, all right, this is the bulb. In that bulb, all right, in that bulb there is a filament, right? There is a kind of filament here. And from this filament, when the electricity comes, all right, it's now it's connected to a what they call electricity. Okay, once the thing is connected to the electricity, right, then the bulb, then the light will manifest. Okay, then when the light will manifest. Can you see the drawing here? Come on, someone say something. Can you see what I'm drawing?
Yes, Prabhu.
All
I
right,
can,
now,
Prabhu.
so now the question I'm asking, they say the light is the truth, nothing beyond the light. Now the question is, how can the light come without the bulb? How can this light appears without a source? I am seeing the sunshine because there's a sun behind. There's a globe, sun. I am seeing the moonshine because there's a moon. There's a source that produces that energy. But here they're saying, no, only light. God is no form. It's just a light. How can a light come from nowhere? Right? But the impersonal Brahman says, well, what I can see inside, I am seeing the living force, the Paramatma, and I just want to this thing, and I meditate into nothing, I go into nothing. That is the Buddhist teaching. What is the Buddhist teaching? Nirvana. Nirvana. Nir means none. Vana means place. Go to somewhere, you become none. You become nothing. Nirvana. Right? So this thing. So at that time, there is this kind of thing. So that's why Arjuna is asking a question. So now he's telling, which is better? Please tell me. Is it engage in your devotional service, or to worship that impersonal Brahman or which is not manifested. Right? That was his question. Then in 12.2, the second verse, Krishna is answering his question. What he says? Sri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Vesha Mano Yemang Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddaya Parayopetas Te Me Yukta Tamamataha Maya. Maya means me. Maya, all right? Aveshya. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, what he says? Aveshya Mano Yemam. Engage your mind. So anyway, let me say the translation. Okay, what he says? What Krishna says very clear. Those who fix their mind on my personal form. Krishna is saying, fix your mind on my personal form, not at my aura, not at light, not at Jodi. Fix your mind on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me. You must engage in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith. All right? With great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be the most perfect. That is the declaration of Krishna. Right? So Krishna said very clearly, those who fix their mind on my personal form and on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith, these are the people considered as most perfect. Not ordinary perfect, but most perfect. All right? All right. Now, then after that, what happened? Then the following thing, 12.5. Now Krishna is now explaining. Klesho dikas tarastesham. Klesho means trouble. Klesham. Klesho dika. Tarastesham. Avyakta sakta chetasam. Avyakta hi gatir dukkham. Dehavadvir avapyate. Then after that, what Krishna is giving? He's telling, for those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, the light, those who are attached to something which is not manifesting, that doesn't exist, manifest. That means there's no existence, unmanifested, which is impersonal feature of the Supreme. And Krishna says something very clearly. Please mark this thing. Advancement is very troublesome. Advancement. So for you to advance, it is very troublesome. How long can you go on, think and pray or worship or meditate on something which doesn't exist? You are existent. You are existing. You have form. You have relationship. You have everything. But the person who created you doesn't have anything. It doesn't make sense. All right? It doesn't make sense at all. So for them, they are what they call them as Mayavadi. Mayavadi means illusion. Maya means illusion. Vadi means the practitioner of illusion or the one with illusory philosophy. Mayavadi. So for them, advancement is very troublesome. So to make progress in this discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. Then he says, and it's also very difficult for embodied because you know why? We have a limited senses. We can only conceive the idea maybe looking at the sun. Our best experience in this living in this body, we are seeing the sunshine. But there is some place which is beyond the sunshine. That is Brahma Jyoti. When we have this embodied, when we are living in this body, we can't even perceive that. So that's why I say it's very difficult for all embodied. Okay. Now, then Krishna continues in text 6 and text 7. Yetu sarvani sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananye naiva yogena mangdhyayanta upasate tesham aham samuddarta Mrityu sangsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partha maya veshita chetasam. What Krishna says here. But those who worship me, right? Yetu sarva karmani, all kind of karmani. Mayi sanyasya yat paraha. Offer that to me. Ananyena iva yogena. Connect me through yoga. Mam udyayanta upasati. Then he says, but those who worship me, giving up all their activities, right? Yetu sarva karmani. Sarvani karmani. Karmani. Karma means activities. Giving up all the activities unto me. What is giving up means sannyasa. Renouncing. Right? So giving up all the activities unto me and being devoted to me. Ananyena iva yogena. Devoted to me without deviation. So, for those who worship me, giving up all the activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation. Don't get deviate here and there. Then, after that, engage in devotional service. All right? Engage in devotion. Mam dhyayata, dhyayanta upasati. Engage in my devotional service. Always meditating upon me. Upasati. All right? Having fixed their mind upon me. Having fixed their mind upon me. All right? Then, O son of Pritha, for I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Tesham aham samuddarta. Samudram. Samudram means ocean. What? Mrityu sangsara. Sagarat. Sorry, sagaram is ocean. Mrityu. Death. Sangsara. Misery. Sagarat. Ocean. Bhavami na chirat partha. I am the swift. Maya avesita chetasam. So what he says, for those who worship me, giving up all the activities unto me, that means I'm not a doer, I'm doing on behalf of Krishna, being devoted to me without deviation, and engage in devotional service, always meditating upon me, having fixed their mind upon me, O son of Pratha, for them I'm the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. So, like when you see in this portrait here, we are all, this is the ocean. We are stuck in this Sangsara Sagara, Mrityu Sangsara Sagara, the place of death, suffering, misery, death, birth, old age, and disease. Right? Imagine in the middle of the night, or say at night, because once you are in the sea, it's pitched up. You are floating in an ocean. The waves are hitting you in all the four different directions. Northern, southern, eastern, and western. Now the ocean hit you, the wave hit you this way. Then the behind the ocean hit you from the back. Like that, you are getting hit. Then after that, there's a strong wind, tornado. You are hearing all kind of sound. And we are some or other struggling for survival. Sometimes we drown. Sometimes we get pushed up. We are struggling. In Tamil, we call tattalichikittu irukom. Sangsara kadalla. Tattalichikittu irukom. Kaalum ettame, kaiyum anga mela povame, pudimaanathukku edume illame. The lake cannot reach anything. We couldn't hold anything. We are distinct and we are extremely lethargic and very frustrated. So that's when what Lord Krishna says, I am the swift deliverer. I just come, I just take you, pull you up, and I just take you away. Okay, like that. Now then, 12.8. After that, what Krishna says, Mayeva mana adachva, Mayi buddhim niveshaya, nivashishyasi Mayeva ata urdvam na sangshayaha. Then what Krishna is suggesting? He says, just fix your mind upon me. Mayeva, Maya means on me. So Mayeva means upon me. What? Mana, your mind. Adashva. Mayeva, mana, adashva. Then after that, Mayi buddhim. Buddhi means what? Intelligent. Right? Upon me, the Supreme Person of Godhead. And engage all your intelligence in me. Mayi buddhim. Thus, you will live in me always. Nivashishyashi Mayeva. Then, without a doubt, Atta Urdhvam na Sanshaya. Sanshaya another Sandegam. Sanshaya. Right? Sanshaya. Right? But I cannot, there's no doubt. Can you see the 12.8? The translation Sanshaya means doubt. But is it correct? Yes. Sanshaya. Sanshaya means doubt. All right, page 543, Bhagavad Gita. So Sanshaya means what? In Tamil, we call Sandegame illa. Sanshaya. All right. What they call in Malay? Doubt. What they call doubt in Malay?
Ragu, tanpa ragu.
Yeah, there's another word for ragu.
Tanpa was-was ah.
Was, ragu,
Sangsi.
ragu.
Prabhu, Sangsi.
Sangsi, yes. Sangsi. So also in Sanskrit, also the words, I mean, in okay, Sangsi. Yes. In Malay, Sangsi. In Tamil, Sandegam. In Sanskrit, Sangshaya. There's no doubt. Atta urdhvam na. Okay, atta urdhvam. That means you will come to me, you will live with me. And there is no doubt about it. There's nothing to be doubt. All right? Okay. Now, okay. Then what happened? After he said that, fix your mind upon me. Simple. All right? When people ask you next time, sometimes they like to, na Karul sonara. Did God told you that? Yes. Enga sonare? 12.8. Always remember Bhakti Yoga, chapter 12. Yes. What did he say? Fix the mind upon me. Then engage all your intelligence. What is your intelligence now? You got intelligence of making money. You got intelligence as a businessman. You got intelligence of being a doctor. You got intelligence of being an engineer. You get what is your intelligence? Use it for Krishna. Simple as that. Right? Simple as that. Right? So, like what I have taken, all right, in the year 1993, all right, in November, I received 1994, 1993, December 25th. That means when it comes, this coming 25th December, is the time that I met my spiritual master. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. So, I met my spiritual master. All right. First time, the initiation ceremony was happening. And they were telling, oh, there's one American Swami coming. Oh, really? American Swami. All right. First I saw him. At that time, I remember on Christmas Day, 1993, then he just spoke to me, he just looked at me and just told me, just go on doing this and nothing else. What he said, ask me to distribute Bhagavad Gita, distribute books, do Sankirtan, and talk, preach. And until today, so what is my natural talent? I'm simply utilizing my natural talent into serve Krishna. Right? So what is your natural talent? Simply, that's why I say, engage all your intelligence in me. All right? You do your job, you make your money, whatever, you just lead your normal life. But how are you going to use intelligence? Right? That's also saying, we spoke about it in chapter 2 or chapter 3. When a great man do, common men follow. That all of you are great people, right? All of you are leader of the society. Most of you. Vijay Bharat are very young. Others are considered like middle age, right? You all are considered leader of the society. People are listening to you. People are respecting you. People take your advice. So you're using that intelligence. Your scenario, what are you going to say? Look here, I want you to have a Bhagavad Gita. I want you to read a Bhagavad Gita. Use your influence. Why I'm asking you to read? Because I am doing it. I'm not a hypocrite. Simple as that, right? Engage all your intelligence. Use your intelligence. Now you think, how can I convince someone to own a Bhagavad Gita? Right? How can I convince someone? That means you're using intelligence. You're thinking, you're putting on your thinking cap. Right? So you're always in meditation. Then after that, what Krishna promises, thus you will live in me always. You will live in me. That means you are thinking of Krishna and Krishna is also thinking about you. And there's no doubt about it. And let me tell you something. when Krishna wants to protect you, nothing in these three worlds can harm you. Nothing in these three worlds. We talk about Vasus, Devatas, Rakshasas, Asuras, right? Anything, all the ghastly, ghostly, Devas, nothing, no one can even touch you, right? It's that powerful. I tell you one real life story happened during the pandemic. She was my greatest inspiration. She had 5 children, right? And the husband passed away in that year, 2021. She passed away in the month of February, right? Due to some heart attack, he passed away, and she had 5 little children. And that's when the pandemic came. The total shutdown happened. The husband side family is a kind of rowdy type family, and that time they all wanted to take her children away. Sometimes they say, oh, உனக்கு தாலி பாக்கியம் இல்ல. You are very inauspicious. Because of you, my son died. The mother-in-law and the brothers, they all are thugs. Tarikrita, they do the tow truck and all these thugs. She was in great anxiety. She just don't want to come from the house. She was sitting in the house and crying and crying and crying. Right? And she had daughters, right? And all grown up, teenage daughters. Nothing in the house. She was in great anxiety. She was in great pain. She was in great frustration.
003 7,614,003.
Yeah, someone saying something. Right. Okay. Now, at that time, they want to kidnap the children. They want to hit and throw out. But because of the pandemic, everybody's stuck in the house. But at that moment, she joined the Gita Gyan program. And basically, during the class, she burst out crying. She said, it's not fair. She cried. Oh, I got a shock. It's recorded. Burst out crying. And then after that, she called me up. After she became sober, she called and told me, I'm so sorry, Prabhu. I shouldn't have done that. I said, what happened? Then she told me this issue. I said, Mataji, just surrender to Krishna. Just surrender to Krishna. Just surrender to Bhagavad Gita. No one can touch you. Then I gave her exactly the word I said. If Krishna want to protect you, nobody in this three world even can pluck one strand of your hair from your body, from your head. Have that faith. And what's the worst part? The children having menses, and she don't have that, the ladies' pad and everything. Because pandemic, total shutdown. And they were in hunger. Don't dare to God because they want to, afraid, they were in trauma. But suddenly, everything started to change. Out of blue, suddenly one group of volunteers came. They came and gave us some, say, do you need any help? We say, yes. And they just, do you have doctors at home? Yeah, they give us some, the sanitary pad, some vegetables, some things. Things just start coming to the house. All right? Things just start coming to the house. And she didn't ask. Everything start coming. We say, oh my God, what is coming to the house? The thing was keep coming and coming and coming. And suddenly, she became invisible to the in-laws. They were just staying in the same taman, but different row. They just become invisible. They just forgotten that they had this thing and their grandchildren and everything. Suddenly, everything started to change. And she was so shocked. And suddenly today she's a very, very successful professor. And she got a fantastic, highly paid job. So that's the thing. Fix your mind upon Krishna. Engage all your intelligence on Krishna. And you live with Krishna, and Krishna live with you. And there's no doubt about it. Very, very powerful. Today, she's next level. She's very successful, right? And of course, she's very spiritual. She chants something like 30 to 64 rounds every single day. She had the faith, right? And she hold that Bhagavad Gita. I am telling you, with my 30 years experience, just try. Take the Bhagavad Gita wherever you go. Hold that Bhagavad Gita wherever you go. Whenever you're in anxiety, Refer to the Bhagavad Gita. Whenever you don't know what decision to make, just pray, my dear Gita, can you please help me? Pop, you open. Gita will speak to you. Gita will speak to you. If you don't trust me, try and see. Because I'm a scientific man. I don't follow emotion. I follow evidence-based, science-based, and the promise of the Lord. Because Krishna says, I live in this Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is my resident. When Krishna says this, I live, thus you live with me always, that means Krishna is there in Bhagavad Gita and speaking to you. And it's very powerful. 12.9. Then after that, Krishna continues, my dear Arjuna, ata chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mai stiram abhyasa yogena tato mam ichchaptum dhananjayaha. My dear Arjuna, oh winner of wealth. Dhananjaya means Arjuna got another name called winner of wealth. That means he go there, he conquer, he wins. He capture the country means all the wealth, all right? Now he says, okay, but if you cannot fix your mind upon me, mark this word. See what Krishna is trying to say. He says, if you cannot fix your mind upon me, just now I say fix your mind. But now he says, oh, it's okay. If you cannot fix your mind without deviation, sometimes we can get deviated. We can, deviation. Then he says, follow the regulatory principle of Bhakti Yoga. Follow the regulatory principle. What is regulatory? The 4 regulatory principles. No meat eating, no intoxication, no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex. Follow the rules, regulation principle. Chant minimum 16 rounds, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, daily. When you do that, what will happen? This way, you develop the desire to attain me. Attain what? The 12th point, the just now verse. You do this, you can come there. Krishna is giving you option. He's not says, this is the only way. Follow this. Like if you look at other scriptures, you follow this or you're going to stay in hell forever. Here, Krishna gives you option. Then another thing he says, in 10, what he says? Abhyasa, pyasamartosi, mat karma, paramo bhava, mat artham, api karmani, kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Then Krishna says, but if you cannot practice regulation of Bhakti Yoga, okay, you cannot practice Bhakti Yoga, it's okay. What he says, then just try to work for me. How? Go and distribute Bhagavad Gita. That's why I say RDC formula perfect. You work for me at least. You cannot follow the practice Bhakti Yoga. You think you cannot give up eating beef, chicken, mutton. I cannot stop drinking alcohol. It's okay. Just go for it. No problem. But engage in activity. Work for me. Whenever you see some flowers, buy some flowers and send to the temple. Or give to a devotee. If you know any devotees, they buy some, just buy some flower because the devotees needs flower. Right? Oh, I don't know where to look for devotee here. I don't know where's the temple here. It's okay. You know any devotees staying nearby you? Just go buy some bouquet or what? Go and offer to them. Say, please offer this to your Lord. Right? See? Right? Then he said, okay, now you offer that. Then if you cannot do that, okay, at least go and do propaganda. Hey, look here. You must have a Bhagavad Gita. Work for Krishna. Buy 10 books every month and keep it to yourself. I mean, keep 10 books stock. I got a lot of devotees are doing that. They always have 10 books with them. Every month, they make sure they need to distribute the 10 books. They are working for Krishna. That will bring you to perfection. Right? Then try to work for me. Because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. Right? So whenever we have a festival, we ask, okay, can anyone of us can help us? No, we are doing crowdfunding. You don't give your income only. All right? Sometimes they say, okay, I give $100 donation. I just keep quiet. No. You make sure you have a group team of you. Hey, you know something? In Hare Krishna, I'm supporting them every month. All right? Why not? We all get together. All right? Every month, can you all contribute 20 ringgit? Or when there's festival, Janmashtami festival, Radha Yatra festival, or they are doing that Sunday feast, offer the feast. Okay, what do you think? 20 ringgit dane? Can la? Okay. All of you 20, yeah? Right. So, okay, every month you just give me 20 ringgit. I'll collect all the money and give to the temple. Work for Krishna. All right? So, by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. Then he says in 11. But if you cannot do that also, atai tat apya shaktosi kartum mat yogam ashritaha sarva karma pala tyagam tata kuru yatat mavan. Sarva karma, all activities, palam, the benefit or the profit, tyagam, give up, offer. In Tamil we call tyagam, right? Tyagam is sacrifice, right? What he says, if, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, no, you cannot distribute books, lah. I cannot do all that. Then try to act giving up the result of your work. The result of your work, try to give up, right? So that means I'm working for the sake of my duty and I don't expect any result. And try to be self-situated. So give donation, sacrifice. That means you work, you take the money and give. If you think you don't have anyone to help, you don't know where not to give, you can, I can ask you to suggest, to support. I'm representing ISKCON Ipoh, right? Currently, I'm serving as a vice president, right? Of course. So if you think you want to support, yes. But one thing, my dear Prabhus and mothers, always remember this. Don't be like these two guys. This is not Tyaga. This is not Palatyagam. This is working for popularity. Giving a money with a big mock check. With all the policemen holding and call all the, this is what they call the cameraman take photo and do a propaganda. Or this guy is giving away all that medicine, right? The medicine and vaccine. He says, oh, propaganda. Yeah, we are giving. Not that. Because what Krishna says, Sarva Karma Pala Tyagam. All varieties of benefit, activity, benefit. Sacrifice it. Right? Like what Jesus says, when your left hand gives, your right hand shouldn't see. Your left hand shouldn't know what your right hand is doing. Very important. Right? Self-situated means, that means you are what they call, you are not expecting some propaganda. Right? Self-situated means you are giving a donation, you are doing some sacrifice, charity for the sake of it. You are not doing some propaganda work. Okay, Mataji?
So I still don't get it, Prabhu.
Okay,
Self-situated.
now, if you are unable to work for this consciousness of me, then
Right.
try to giving up all result of your work. The result of your work, you are giving up. So when you give up the result of your work or the whatever benefit of your work, then, and try to be self-situated. That means try to stay put in where you are. That means you are not seeking propaganda. You're not seeking some kind of benefit. When you do this kind of seva, take your name, put in a big name. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
பலன் எதிர்பார்க்காம வேலை செய்யறது, பேரு புகழ் இல்லாம வேலை செய்யறது, அப்ப சொந்த நிலையில வாழ்றது.
That means it is being very self-centered. That if like that's a
Not self-centered.
but we're not doing anything. I mean,
No.
just
Self-situated means, okay, what are you working as?
I'm a homemaker. Homemaker.
All right.
Yeah.
Say like for instance, say if you're formally, did you work?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, we had a what do you call IGCA center.
Okay.
School,
all right.
homeschool
So,
center. Yeah.
So you're a homeschooler, okay, home teacher, right?
Mm.
You had a homeschooling, okay. Now,
No, I was just a partner there. I wasn't
doesn't
teaching.
matter, lah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Just
It's all.
example.
No, it's not. That was the last time. Okay, now I'm just a homemaker. Okay.
Yeah, you are a homeworker. Okay, lah.
Yes.
Say you are a doctor, lah. Just easy, lah. You are a professional teacher.
Okay.
All right. Now you're a professional teacher. What happened? Now you are. I think I should say teacher. Yeah. Okay. You are a teacher.
All right.
And what happened? You become very successful teacher. You have such a big tuition center, like this is what they call homeschooling and all these kind of things.
Right.
So what Krishna says here, in your school, in this thing, of course, you need to have advertisement. You're doing that enough.
Right.
But you're not coming out. Say, like for instance, coming from ISKCON Ipoh. Would you like to help? Oh yes, I give you 1,000 ringgit for your festival. But after that, you're expecting, when you come to the temple, you expect someone to call you up.
Okay.
I'm talking to who, actually?
Vrindapriya.
Oh, Vrinda Priya. All right, okay, okay.
Yes.
Because I can't. Okay, so
Okay.
now let's call upon Vrinda Priya Mataji, who donated 1,000 ringgit. Give him a Haribol, and you'll be floating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, they put a garland for you. You want that.
No.
But say, no, just giving an example.
Right.
Example. But sometimes when we don't do that,
Uh-huh.
sometimes we don't do that. They say, oh, see, I give such a big fat donation and these people are not even bothered to recognize me.
All right.
So don't expect all this kind of name and fame. That's why I
Okay.
say Sarva Karma Pala Tyagam. Give up all these kind of things and try to be self-situated. That means you are just stay put and remain where you are as the servant of the servant.
All right. Okay. I got it.
You got it?
Yes.
Talking about that, that's a big issue, even in ISKCON Ipoh. Until every festival, we don't even want to recognize because we must make sure that we named everybody. We miss one person, hell break loose. Oh, I did all this. Yo, Alamak. And we had a big headache doing this. So 1 week, 2 weeks before the Janmashtami, we have to sit down and we make sure that everybody who have given donation, who acted, participant, then one guy will tell, oh, I didn't give money, but I worked so hard. I took boga, I did this, I did that. Oh, panam kuduthavanga, they give money, you glorify lah. And until we decided, no. We just say, we would like to thank every devotee for your selfless service. Finish. No problem. So, okay, anyway, I'm going out of the topic. Now you understand, eh?
Yes.
Work
Prabhu.
to be self-situated. All right? Okay.
That means
Now,
we're working without expectation, right? I mean,
correct. That's
the same
that's the
thing.
word.
Same meaning.
That's what- yes.
Same meaning.
So do you have a Bhagavad Gita with you now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you underline this word Sarva Karma Palatyagam.
1 minute. Prabhu. Sorry.
Don't highlight and don't ever use highlighter on your Bhagavad Gita. And don't use your pen to draw on it. Just use a pencil. Lightly underline. You know why I'm telling this?
Yeah.
As you go on, Bhagavad Gita will release more and more knowledge to you.
Right.
So when you highlight, your eyes will be attracted to that. It will limit your further understanding.
So we can use pencil in highlighting, huh?
Pencil. Must use pencil.
Can, it's okay to
Yeah.
use pencil because I was told we cannot scribble or whatever, on the Bhagavad Gita, you see? Yeah.
Scribble, of course, you can take notes. Of course, you can scribble. Scribble, don't something, Don't
Yeah.
write anything. But what happened? You just underline.
Yes.
At the right-hand side, you can even write your realization.
Oh, okay. All right.
Say, like, for instance, okay, now I give you an example, like my Srimad Bhagavatam. Can you see my Srimad Bhagavatam?
Yes, I have, Prabhu. I have a set.
Yeah, I understand. No, I want to show you.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me show you what I did. Okay, let me just remove my back video. Where is it? Okay, none. Okay, now you see. Okay, now you see my Srimad Bhagavatam like this.
Yes.
Right? Now you can see all the things I marked. So whichever things I have studied, I just put a sticker. So I put a sticker here. And can you see the pencil marking?
I can't really
Correct.
see. I can't see really. Not so clear.
Oh, yeah, of course. Because I just write that, I just put a small scribble here.
Yes. Yes.
So I will just do it like that and this thing. So I don't use highlighter or that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Right? It's really no good.
All
No
right.
good to use highlighter and all this kind of. So just underline that word. Sarva Karma Pala Tyagam.
Okay.
Meditate on in this word. Sarva Karma Pala Tyagam. Sarvana all. Sarvam. Karma means activity. And what you get through the activity? Palam. The benefit. The fruit. Right? I'm working. What I expect, end of the month, I want a salary. The salary is the fruit. Palam. Or Tamil is a palan edirpaathu valadha. Enna palan edukku vare? Enna palan adi podra? There is word palan. Right? So palan. And all these sarva karma palan tyagam. Tyagam means what? Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Yeah.
All right?
Right.
All right. Okay, now, then in 12:12, then Krishna continues. Then he says, all right, if that's the case, now let me tell you something. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasach. Jnana dhyanam vishishyate. Dhyanat karma pala tyaga. Again, can you see karma pala tyaga? Tyaga chantir anantaram. But now he's telling, what is that? If you cannot work under the conscious of me, if you even you cannot do that, if you cannot take this practice, even you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in cultivation of knowledge. That means engage yourself. At least you don't do all that, but religiously start to study Bhagavad Gita. Cultivate the knowledge. Okay? Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasach. Cultivate the knowledge. Right, let me highlight. Right? So he says what? Cultivate. So it's better that you cultivate, engage in cultivation of knowledge. Then he say, but better than that, better than knowledge, then what better than knowledge is meditation. Meditate. But then he says, better than meditation is renunciation of the fruit of action. Okay? That means dhyana karma palatyaga. So give up all the fruit of action. For such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. At least you can attain peace of mind. All right. So let's look at this, how to understand this. He says, if you cannot take to this practice, engage in cultivation. Study the Bhagavad Gita. Study Srimad Bhagavatam. Cultivate knowledge. Attend all the classes. We are having a morning class. Those who are homemaker, those who are free, you can come for my morning session. But of course, it's very intense, very deep knowledge. Then better than knowledge, I cannot, at least do meditation. At least, because meditation cannot practice, but at least you can close your eyes and meditate, keep you calm. But better than meditation is renunciation. Work without any expectation. Work, you don't have any kind of attachment. Okay? Renunciation, the fruits of action. And such renunciation at least can give you peace of mind. Chantir anantaram, shanti. Tyagak chantir anantaram. At least can give you peace of mind. Then, okay, now let's look at this progressive stage of devotional service. Okay, how we can all combine these to understand. Number 1, live in relationship with Krishna. Step 1. Step 1, okay, let me remove this. Okay. Step 1. Okay. Step 1. Okay, what is do? Live in relationship with Krishna. All right. That is 12.8. Right. So in relation, okay, 12.8, mind fixed in Krishna. Then we talk about step 2. What do you do? 12.9, verse 12.9. Okay, follow the regulative principle of bhakti. All right, regulative, that means you develop desire to serve Krishna. All right, you follow the regulative principle. Not this, no, follow all these things, become a vegetarian. You're trying, offering food to Krishna, offering milk and all these kind of things. Then, number 3, what happened? Work for Krishna. Work for Krishna. That means come to the stage of devotional service. And number 4 is what? 12.1 to 12. You see? Renunciation, cultivation of knowledge and meditation. That means purification, peace of mind is progress. So when you look at these, what we can understand from here. So the first thing is when you see here, right? Live in relation with Krishna is your first step. It's tip of the iceberg. Then you go further down into regulative principle. Then you become even more intense. You start to work for Krishna. Then at last 12.1, then you become so once you come to the 4th level, you become very stable in Krishna consciousness. Okay. Now, right. So qualities of devotees is mentioned in 13 to 19, text 13 to text 19. Right. Number 1, dealing with Lord. How the devotee deals with the Lord. Determine mind and intelligence fixed on the Lord. Engage in devotional service. And number 2, dealing with other living entities. How the devotee deals with other living entities. Non-envious. Away from contaminating association. That means the devotees start not to associate with drunkards, with all the unwanted association. Okay. Unwanted association. And number 3, attitude towards oneself. How he's going to attitude towards himself. Free from sense of proprietorship. This belongs to me. So sense of proprietorship. Free from false ego. I am not this body. Endeavor for self-satisfaction. He works for self-satisfaction and he does always self-situated. Number 4, reaction when the things happen to him. Whatever things that happen to him is always satisfied, equipoised, and tolerant. These will be the natural habit of devotee. It's mentioned from 13 to 19. Then, like for instance, now I'm quoting from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, chapter 14, text 8. Tate nu kampam su samikshamano bunjana evatma kritam vipakam hritvak vapubir vidaddan namaste jivate yo mukti pade sadaya bhak. It says what? Krishna says, my dear Lord, once one who earnestly await for you to bestow your causeless mercy. All right. Okay, now this can be quite a poetic. It says, one who earnestly, that means anxiously wait for you to bestow your causeless mercy. What is the causeless mercy? The mercy that is, there's no on reverence. There's no cause. All right, causeless mercy upon him. All the while, he patiently suffering the reaction. While waiting, he is still suffering the reaction of his past misdeeds. Prarabdha karma. All right, past misdeeds. And offering you respectful and although he's suffering, at the same time, he's offering you respectful obeisances. He's worshipping you with all his heart, word, and body. Okay, he's following respectful obeisances with his heart, word, and body. So these people are surely eligible for liberation. These people are surely eligible for liberation. Because you know why? Because it becomes his rightful claim. Right? So it says, once we start to practice all these kind of things, it is become your rightful claim that Krishna will eventually will come to liberate you from this bondage of repeated birth and death. Now, then after that, text 20. Yetu dharma mritam idam yatoktam paripasate shraddadana mat parama bhaktaste tivat me priyaha. What Krishna says very important here. He says, those who follow this imperishable path. What does that mean? Imperishable path means the path is not wasted. Even up to today that all of you are from here with me from the day one. After you complete these 18 days, you decided, yes, this is not my cup of tea. This way of life, Krishna consciousness, Bhagavad Gita, it doesn't suit me. You give up. I hope you don't. After understanding Bhagavad Gita, I believe definitely you won't. But if at all, you give up. Where you stopped, you're going to continue exactly the place you stop in your next birth, and you begin from there. Other than that, everything material condition is renewed. You have to start all over again. After you give up the body, you go to the next body. You born, you still have to cry for milk. You still have to learn how to walk. You still have to fall sick. You're going to get chicken pox, measles, right? Then after that, you're going to get a few vaccine injection. Then you're going to walk, you're going to fall, you're going to scream. Then you're going to run around, play around, Kaumara. Then after that, you go to kindergarten. You're going to learn A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, A for apple, B for ball. Then you go to standard 1. Then after that, your parents will be whacking you nicely, not studying properly, or they're going to put you and torture you with all the tuitions. Not enough. Go for more studies, more studies. Then eventually grow up. After you grow up, right? Then you go to the college. Then after you go to college, you fall in love, you get married. Then after that, you start to see the reality of life slapping you left and right. You have to go through all kind of trauma, frustration, economic recession, war, relationship problem, ego problem, clashes. After one day, oh my God, what should I do? Suddenly people call you. Hello, there's one. Will you like to join the Hare Krishna, that Bhagavad Gita class? You remember, Bhagavad Gita? All right, sounds interesting. And you come. Where you stopped, you're going to continue. Right? So now the Sukriti, maybe you hit 5%. The next birth, you're going to continue. Maybe you hit up to 30%. Then you get born again. From 30%, you go until you reach the 100%. Then you become perfect. You go back home, back to God. All right? It is not like once the thing done, your quota finished, you have to start all over again. No. You will continue a stop. All right? But it is not advisable to quit halfway because you came this far. You came this far. Right? All of you are here until today, listening to all the lectures and reciprocating in the group and everything, asking a lot of questions. Why? Because there is some sukriti. Right? Because a man can only pretend 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, maybe 5 day, 10 days. But a man cannot go on pretending for 12 days. So now you all believe. I think you all have trust in me. Right? There's no hidden agenda. There's no hidden motive. I am trying to serve my spiritual master by serving the Bhagavad Gita to all of you. Simple as that. Like that. So you take up. Right? So to follow the imperishable path, the path that cannot be destroyed, of devotional service. So devotional service is imperishable. Then, who takes completely engaged themselves with faith. They engaged with faith, making me the supreme goal. Yes, I want to achieve Krishna. That's my supreme goal. And you know what Krishna says? Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha. Priyaha. Priyaha means very dear. Priyam. Priyamanavan. Are very, very dear to me. These are those who follow the imperishable path of devotional service, who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me. Right? So this thing, right? Now, let's look at this. So, what you can do, what devotional service that we can perform, right? Very simple. First, chanting Hare Krishna, reading Bhagavad Gita, worshipping Tulasi, and offering cooked nicely without onion and garlic, put Tulasi and offer to Krishna. Offering Bhoga and accepting Prasadam is some of the basic way of starting devotional service. But among all that, the most important is to chant Hare Krishna. Right? To chant Hare Krishna is the best of all. All right? So, just give me a second. I think I have made a... Okay, just give me a second. There's one slide. I think I missed it. Okay. Now, right. All right. So now I'm going to explain to you. What's the time now? Do we have time? All right. Okay. Now I explain to you. There are 64 limbs in devotional service. 64. Out of 64, 9 is the essential. And out of the 9, 3 is very important. 3 limbs of bhakti. Among that, the core is chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. When we simply chant the Hare Krishna mantra, it's considered that we are participating actively in all the 9 limbs of bhakti. Okay. Now let me explain to you what does this Hare Krishna mantra is all about. Okay. The transcendental vibration. Hare Krishna mantra is a transcendental vibration established by the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, is the sublime method, right? It's a very sublime method for reviving our Krishna consciousness. What does that mean? We as a living spiritual soul, we are all originally Krishna conscious entity. We are all originally Krishna conscious entity. But due to our association with matter, when we are associated with the matter, this material world, from time immemorial, our consciousness is now polluted by material atmosphere. What does that mean? For time immemorial, we have been stuck in this material world for millions and millions of births. Time immemorial. We don't know how long. That day we spoke of the Brahma's life. We don't know how many Brahma we have seen. We are not sure. So, it is just like a little dust. When you see first, right? Once, now you're seeing there is a little dust accumulate like this. And above the little dust, okay, there's another layer of the dust. Then above the dust, then there'll be another layer of dust. Okay. Then above this dust, there's another layer. Then above this dust, there is a, like this, there are layer after layer after layer. Dust has been accumulated, all right? Okay, like this. So what happened? All this dust is creating a heavy impact pressure. It starts to compress. All the thing compress. Everything's compressing, compressing, compressing. So when all the dust, dirt, everything start compressing for millions and millions of years, because as it gets bigger, it become more heavier, it compress, press. What happened? Okay. Now, at this place, what happened to this place now? The final part, the thing will turn into carbon. After carbon, it even get pressed even harder. It become even press, even harder. What happened? These carbon will become crystallized. Once the carbon become crystal, what happened? It turns into a diamond. Once it turns into diamond, it is not possible to destroy it. Right? So, are you following me? So once the carbon is getting compressed, the carbon will become harder. Over millions of years, it turns into a diamond. And once the thing turns into diamond, you can never cut it, you never break it, you cannot do anything. It takes another diamond to cut another diamond. Like that, our karma, our situation in this material world has become so crystallized. Every birth that we take some kind of experience. After millions of experience, we have been keep taking and taking. So now we have been extremely conditioned in this material form of life. Okay, I hope you all are following me, right? So that's why the conscious now polluted by material atmosphere. The material atmosphere now in which we are now living is called Maya or illusion. Maya means what? That which is not. The thing which is not. Right? It's a combination of few matter, I got this house. The combination of few matter, I got this computer. It's just like taking up some matter and creating. But this computer will never last, this house will never last. Something which is not. Maya means illusion. And what is this illusion? What is illusion? Illusion is that we are all trying to be lord over material nature. We are all trying to become a become the king. We want to control the material nature. But actually we are under the grip of a stringent law. We are under her grip. We are thinking we are lording over. Just like how Thailand and Cambodia are fighting over a small temple, a very ancient temple. Right? When the French and the giving liberation, they create the border in such a way, the temple which belongs to Thailand went into Cambodia. A very old ancient ruin, Shiva temple. They say it's mine, they say it's yours, and now they are fighting. They're dropping bomb and killing people. Right? The Thai official, today I saw the news, they found an anti-tanker weapon. They are wondering, how did the Cambodian got it? They were preparing that to fight. One arrow, one bomb to shoot a tank cost 120,000 US dollar. They're spending millions of dollars just to save that one particular. They could just simply create a dialogue. Why? Because they are all want to become. They said not an inch of my land can be sacrificed. Not an inch of my land people can take. And they're killing each other. They're spending the fortune because they all want to become the Lord, but they actually become the grip of a stringent law. Sometimes they say my property, my land. How did you come into my land? Right? Get some money, buy some few lands and put, oh, this is my land. They all want to become the Lord. They all want to control Ishvara. Right? Then, when a servant artificially tries to imitate the all-powerful master, this is called illusion. Right? I believe you all got a housemate. What happens suddenly? Your housemate tried to act like the owner, like you. What happened? This is called illusion. The housemate will remain as a housemate. Can never become the master. So when a servant artificially try to imitate the all-powerful master, this is called illusion. In this polluted concept of life, work hard, make money, enjoy and be merry. Don't care about others. There's no tomorrow. You know, when tomorrow comes, let's see. Today we enjoy. In this polluted concept of life, what we are trying to do, we are all trying to exploit the resources of material nature. All are trying to exploit, right? They're simply digging there, digging here, like Ipoh. If you're coming, if you're entering Ipoh, there's a big eyesore. Such a nice limestone mountain is there. It's so ugly. Ipoh is a beautiful town, but it welcomes you with the ugly side. All try to exploit the nature, resource of material nature. But actually, we are becoming more and more entangled in her complexity. We are trying to exploit, but we are becoming more and more entangled. Therefore, although we are engaged in hard struggle to conquer nature, we are never more, we become even more dependent on her. The more we are trying to go, we are becoming more and more dependent. We are stuck. We are becoming more and more stuck in the web. This illusory struggle against material nature can at once be stopped by the revival of our Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means what? Right? Krishna means God. Consciousness means you are reviving your original consciousness, your relationship. Krishna consciousness is not an artificial imposition on the mind. We are not artificially trying to impose some kind of understanding or belief system. Right? We are not trying to do that. This consciousness is the original energy of the living entity. Right? This Krishna consciousness is not an artificial imposition, but this is the original energy of the living entity. When we hear the transcendental vibration, the Hare Krishna mantra, this consciousness is revived. Your consciousness is revived. Today I shared a video. Actually, it was shared by Cheong Prabhu. Okay. He shared. So, he said, no, you saw that thing, right? In UK. The guy keeping a book, suddenly start reading. He made his own chanting beats. If you didn't see, please go and watch the video I shared in the group. Shared by Cheong Prabhu, right? Or Chaitanya Daya Prabhu shared the thing and I shared in the group. So now, when we hear the transcendental vibration, the consciousness is revived. What revive means? I am conscious Now I fainted. After I faint, you throw water on my face, I wake up. Or I had a heart attack. My heart stopped. The doctor put something, that thing, they put a door, the thing, like electric shock. And I woke up, my heart started beating, I revived. Revive means what? First, you are conscious. In between, you became unconscious. Then they revive your consciousness. First, I was alive. In between heart attack, I died. Then they put the thing, I came back to life. So I was alive, I died in between, then I come back to life. They call revive. So what this revive means, we understand the concept. When we hear the transcendental vibration, the consciousness revive. That means formerly you are Krishna conscious. In between, you are stuck in this material nature. You forgot everything. And now you are revived. You come back to that consciousness. And this process of chanting Hare Krishna is recommended by the authorities for this age, for Kali Yuga. So by practical experience also, we can perceive that chanting this Maha Mantra is the great chanting for deliverance. One can at once feel transcendental ecstasy from the spiritual stratum when one is factually on the plane of spiritual understanding. Okay, when one factually, with facts, you are under the plane of spiritual understanding. What is that place? That place that surpassing all stages of sense. That means you're surpassing, remember the 5 sense, 5 working sense, 5 knowledge acquiring sense, all how much? 20. Surpassing all the senses. Mind and also intelligence. Surpassing all the material condition, gross body, subtle body, surpassing all that. One is situated in the transcendental plane. All right. So, this chanting of Hare Krishna, okay, is total 32 syllables, 16 mantras. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What is it? It's directly enacted or connected from the spiritual platform. It's directly connected from the spiritual platform, surpassing all lower stages. Remember, Bhuloka, Bhurloka, Swargaloka, Tapaloka, Mahaloka, and Satyaloka. Then above that is a layer. Okay, I think I didn't explain to you about layer. The final layer only I told you. Ahankar. Then you break, you come to the darker side of the Kailash, then you go to the brighter side of the Kailash. Then you go further up, you come to that causal ocean. Karna Dakshay Vishnu. Then from the causal ocean, you go further up. In between, go Mahesh Dham, Devi Dham. Then Devi Dham, Mahesh Dham, you go up. Then go. You come to the Viraja river. You enter the Viraja river. You take your bath. Then you go. Vaikuntha Loka, millions and varieties. Then you go. You see Ayodhya Dham. You go. You see Dwaraka Dham, Jagannath Puri, Dwaraka, Mathura, Vrindavan. Never did. It break all the way to the highest point, surpassing all lower stages of consciousness. Right? And also all lower stages of consciousness, namely like sensual, mental, and intellectual. There is no need, therefore, to understand the language of this mantra. No need to understand the mantra. Nor there is any need for mental speculation. We don't need to analyze what is this about. Or any intellectual adjustment. Or in order to do that, I have to like tune your brain. No need for chanting this Maha Mantra. All right. Then what is by Prabhupada? He says, then he said, it springs, this mantra, it springs automatically from the spiritual platform. It springs, it comes out from the outer spiritual platform. And as such, anyone can take part in this transcendental sound vibration without any previous qualification. You do not need to be educated. You do not need to be a Brahmana. You do not need to be a Vaishnava. You don't need to see. You can be the lowest of the lowest Chandalas of the Chandalas, the beef eaters, which is the lowest, right? You can be anything horrifying, horrible, Asura, just name it, without any previous qualification. When you chant and dance in ecstasy. We have seen practically, even a child can take part in the chanting, or even a dog can take part in it. The chanting should be heard, however, from the lips of a pure devotee of the Lord, so that the immediate effect can be achieved. As far as possible, chanting from the lips of a non-devotee should be avoided. Just like the milk touched by the lips of a serpent, it causes poisonous effect. What does that mean? Sometimes people like to go to listen to YouTube, listen to some cinema song, Hare Krishna, cinema songs and all these kind of things. No, all that doesn't give you good result. Okay? Okay, now let's say, what is the Mahamantra? The word Hare is the form of addressing the energy of the Lord. Okay? Hare means energy of the Lord, Hari. And this Hare, in other words, known as Ladini Shakti, or the internal potency of Krishna. All right, anyway. And the word Krishna and Rama is formed directly addressing the Lord himself. Okay? Krishna and Rama is direct. That means addressing the energy of the Lord to engage in the form of the Lord. Both Krishna and Rama means what? The highest pleasure. Krishna means the most attractive. Rama means the reservoir of pleasure. Abhirama is the highest pleasure. Hara is the supreme pleasure potency of the Lord. Hara is the supreme pleasure potency. That means it's Ladini Shakti. This potency addressed as Hare help us reaching the Supreme Lord. Now, then, this material energy is called Maya. Maya or illusion. Okay, is also one of the multi-potency of the Lord. Krishna has many potency. One of the potency is Maya. And we, who is the living entities, are also energy. And what energy we are? We are known as the marginal energy of the Lord. What does that mean? First, we have inferior energy or the material energy. On the left-hand side, we have on the left-hand side, we have a spiritual energy. But we are in the middle. We are in the middle of the material energy and the spiritual energy. So we are called as marginal. How does that mean? We are a spiritual person living in a material body. So we are the combination of these two. That's why we call it middle, marginal. Right? So also known as marginal energy. The living entities are described as superior to material energy. So even we are staying in the middle, but we are better than the material energy. So now, when the superior energy in contact with the inferior energy, when the superior energy, that means the spiritual energy, get in contact with the material energy, right? It becomes an incompatible situation. Or in other words, it becomes a very, very weird situation. Pathetic situation. When what? When the superior energy, which is spiritual, they get contact with inferior energy. When these and these combine, this creates confusion, incompatible situation, the situation which is not comfortable. You got it? Then after that, Prabhupada is explaining, but now, when the superior marginal energy, right, in contact with the supreme spiritual energy called Hara, the living entity is established in its happy, normal condition. Now what happened? Now, when the superior energy in contact with inferior energy, it creates a question mark. It creates confusion. But when the superior energy in contact with supreme spiritual energy, right? When this one combined with this one, okay, it combine. Okay, it combine. These give you a very pleasurable environment. It gives you what? The living entity is established and is happy. What happy? Normal condition. What does that mean? To become happy is actually the normal condition of a living entity. To be happy. But for us, happy became a very expensive, what they call, commodity. Very hard to become happy. But what Prabhupada is saying, the living entity established in happy, normal condition. So, that's the thing. Are you all following me so far? Say yes or thumbs up. Are you all following me, my dear Prabhus and mothers? Great. All right. Okay. Good.
Prabhu, can I ask you? I'm not clear about. May I ask you a question?
Definitely. Who's this?
You see, the last one, the superior energy. I mean, it's contact with the inferior energy. The superior energy is already, it supersedes the inferior energy, right? Why
Superior
does it?
over material nature.
Sorry? Oh,
Superior over material nature.
superior over material nature. I mean, I know,
You see
but
this?
superior energy is not a spiritual energy, is it?
No. Here, what is mentioned here? Right now. Okay. Now let's look at this one by one. Okay. First thing is, right now, the material nature is called Maya. Okay. Now, we are living entity. We are also, that means we are what? Marginal energy.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. We are called
Yes.
marginal energy.
Yeah.
The material, there's another thing called material energy. You
Yeah.
see that?
Yes.
Which is called as Maya.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now. So now what the living entity described as superior. So far you get that?
Yes.
Oh, to what? Superior to
Material energy.
material. All right?
Mm.
Okay. Now, superior energy is what?
The living entities.
Correct. Living entities.
Yeah.
Because we just spoke about superior energy is living entity. Superior energy is
Okay.
who? Living entity.
Living, yeah.
They become in contact with who?
Inferior.
Inferior energy,
Mm.
which is material energy.
Mm. Okay.
Okay?
Mm.
Right. So we understand that means from here we see.
Yeah.
Then when this superior energy in contact with inferior energy.
Mm. Mm.
Right? So that means first we have spiritual energy,
Mm.
we have material energy, and we have we have this is spiritual energy,
Mm.
this is prakriti, material energy,
Mm.
and this is the soul.
Mm.
So this is in between.
Right.
You got it?
Yes.
When this one connect to this one, all right,
Yeah.
it creates
Inferior.
trouble.
Mm.
When this one can connect with this one, the superior, it's called the spiritual energy contact with the marginal energies in the middle. Okay, we call this marginal.
Mm.
Marginal energy, it creates happiness.
Mm. All right.
You got it?
Yes. Yes.
Sure?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Thank you for that question.
Thank you, Prabhu, for the elaboration. Thank you so much. So,
No.
Prabhu,
Yeah.
just when we're chanting the Maha Mantra, yeah, it's a transcendental sound. Okay. Then the moment you chant the Maha Mantra, it's I mean, from what I understand from your teaching, like earlier yesterday you were describing all the planetary system, yeah. And it goes up right up to where, Prabhu? From the Goloka, from the Buloka right up to here. Certain like level it reaches, right? The sound reaches at a certain level, isn't it?
It goes straight to the attention of Srimati Radharani,
Oh, all right.
topmost. Because why? We are calling Hare, which is Ladini Shakti, right?
Yeah.
What we are calling?
Hari, yeah.
So we are calling the word Hare.
Mm.
Is addressing the energy of the Lord.
Mm.
And Krishna and Rama. Krishna means the all attractive. Rama means Abhirama, the pleasure. Not Lord Ramachandra, Abhirama. Right?
Yeah.
So this is the form. And both Krishna and Rama means the highest pleasure.
Yeah.
And the Hara is what? The supreme pleasure potency.
Yeah.
So who is the supreme pleasure potency?
Radharani.
Radharani. Why? What is the Radharani's energy?
The supreme energy. Supreme
Ladini.
Ladini, okay.
Ladini Sakti. So the Ladini Sakti. So when Hara, the supreme pleasure potency, in contact with Krishna and Ram, it creates, it helps us to reaching the Supreme Lord.
Instantly,
This
is it?
potency,
As you're chanting
exactly,
itself. On the
yeah,
spot.
definitely. The potency address the array, it will help us. It doesn't take his time. It's not like a telegraph or what. Because Krishna is everywhere, all pervading in every atom.
Yeah, okay.
Krishna says I'm everywhere, in the heart, in the thing. So for us, maybe it takes a transmission. Krishna at that second.
Right, okay.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
now, hey, my pleasure, Mataji. Thank you for the question, actually. So like what Mataji is asking. So now, the superior energy, which is the material, the marginal, that means the body, a person like me, get connect with inferior, with a material nature, it becomes incompatible. It gives me suffering. Cannot be it's incompatible. Tarangam, tablingam. In Chinese, we call tarangam. All right. But now when the superior marginal, that is me, that means I as a person, is contact with supreme spiritual. And Mataji, who is that supreme spiritual you are referring to? Are you there?
Oh, sorry. Unmuted. Yeah, okay. Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah. Who is that? No. Hara.
Oh,
Can you see the word Hara?
Right. Okay.
When the supreme superior energy, the person in contact with the supreme spiritual energy, which is Hara, which is Ladini Shakti, which is connect to Radha Rani,
right.
The living entity established in its happy normal condition. So to be happy, it's actually a normal condition for a human being. To become unhappy is abnormal. Okay, anyway, I'm going too much detail in that. Okay, let me read the last paragraph. So now, these three words, Hare, Krishna, and Rama, are all transcendental seeds of the Maha Mantra. The transcendental seed. The chanting is a spiritual call for the Lord. We are calling the Lord and his internal energy Hara. Who's there again, Mataji? Ladini. All right. For what? Giving protection to the conditioned soul. It takes a strong thing to cut off your attachment. You can't look for any other thing. You know, when the wood is so hard, when the tree is so big, you cannot use a normal saw. You must bring some very high technology, high powered saw to cut down the deeply rooted tree. So give protection to the conditioned soul. What protection we are talking about? So that we don't lure back into this material condition of life. That we don't lure back to sense gratification. Enough is enough. Enough suffering, enough anxiety, enough stress. Enough is enough. Ini Kalila. Those days election logo. Ini Kalila. That's it. Make a decision now and for all. We are not asking you to change. Just add on. Conditioned soul. The chanting is exactly like a genuine cry for the child for its mother. All right? We have lost our connection. So genuinely be crying. So that's why when you chant Hare Krishna, those who are chanting, don't walk and chant. Don't cook and chant. Don't chant while you're watching your TV, your phone, or while you're talking to someone, while reading. Don't chant Hare Krishna. Hey, your child okay? Okay lah, okay. Hey, that what happened? Hare, both will be but chatting japa. So it's a genuine cry means meditate deeply in every word. Hare Krishna Rama. You understand? All right. So maybe the last day I'm going to do a session. Anyone who want to intensify or you want to start up your devotional service, all right, because we will be ending the session on 23rd, on the 18th day. That's Tuesday. On Wednesday, I was thinking I just want to have a special session. Those people who thinks, yes, I think I want to take up, or I'm curious what devotional service is all about, where I should start. I'm going to do a quick session on Wednesday. Anyway, so it's a genuine cry for the child for its mother. Mother Hara helps the devotee achieve the grace of the Supreme Father Hari or Krishna. And Lord reveals himself to the devotee who chants these mantras sincerely. If you think you want to see God, chant these mantras sincerely. That's it. No mumbo jumbo, no nothing, no anything. No other means of spiritual realization is as effective in this age, that means Kali Yuga, as chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Right? So with that, we end the session. So again, take the RDC formula very seriously. Read Bhagavad Gita, distribute Bhagavad Gita, and chant Hare Krishna. Right? So far we have many devotees who came. The latest was Kaushika Prabhu, right? Who also taken the commitment and bundle. So take up the bundle and start to distribute Bhagavad Gita. All right? So read Bhagavad Gita, distribute Bhagavad Gita, and chant Hare Krishna. Must chant Hare Krishna. Go to the nearest Hare Krishna center. If you can't find, go to any bead shop. You know, they're selling all the beads. Just make your own 16 beads, 108 beads. Start chanting. Or if you don't have anything, if you sometimes go to Taipusa, you know, there any kind of, can I use Rudraksha? As long you can chant Hare Krishna. Doesn't matter. 108 in that one round. Take and start chanting. Others, we talk later. Start anyway. That's all. So, I only got Rudraksha because I got a, no, it's okay. It doesn't, can or not. People come and argue with me. How can you do that? I say can means can. I take that. If there's any blame or any error or any sin on that, I will take it. But I assure you, start at once. And you start to see how your life transforms. Your life is beautiful, actually. Life is very beautiful. All right. So with that, take the formula, read, distribute, and chant. All right. With that, thank you. We end the session here. Now we open for questions. Hey, 9:15. Oh, Krishna, I didn't realize the time. Yes, Rajendran Prabhu, yes. Unmute yourself. You not unmute? Wait, I'll help you. Ask to unmute. Okay, I sent you a notice. Just click.
Unmute.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
The last bit, Prabhu, the Hara and Radharani, can you please a bit clarity, a bit
Like
doubt there.
example?
The
What is the
Hara,
doubt?
the Hara onwards, I don't understand.
Hara is also addressing the energy of Radharani.
Okay.
Hare is also called as Hara. You are confused with Hara with Lord Shiva, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I know. You think too loud. I heard you. So it's not that Hara. All right. This Hara means addressing the Hare. Hare is the addressing the mother Radharani, who also known as Hara.
That's the meaning of Hara.
Correct. No, that's the meaning in this mantra Hara. It's not sound like Hara Hara Mahadev. It's not that Hara for Lord Shiva.
Referring to Radharani. Hara means
Yes.
referring to Radharani.
Correct.
Is it the blissful enjoyment?
No, Mother Radharani, the Hara
Ah,
is the one who link you to Krishna and Rama.
okay.
Krishna means all beauty, all attractive.
All
Okay.
activities. Okay.
Rama means all pleasure. Sagala inbam.
Attractive and pleasure.
Yes.
That's the meaning
Sarva
of it.
alaga, salva inbam. Huh?
Thank you, Prabhu. I understand now.
Okay, nice. Rajendra, where are you from?
I'm Ramban Prabhu.
Saramban. Nice, nice, nice.
We are Mataji Valli and Rajendran from Ramban.
Oh, your wife is Valli. Oh, okay. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Right. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you can put your hand down, lower hand. Okay. Now there is a question on the chat. Okay, what is the question?
Was
Thank you,
nice.
Prabhu, for clear explanation of the Maha Mantra. Today it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Mataji. Right. Any other questions? Okay, I want to inform one thing. Those people, devotees who cannot afford a Bhagavad Gita, that means you must be genuinely cannot afford. We have now some nice devotees sponsored Bhagavad Gita to be distributed, right? So there's some devotee, okay, like Kaushika Prabhu and Cheong Prabhu have donated the Bhagavad Gita and they said give it to the needies. So nice of them, right? So I have a Bhagavad Gita that has been sponsored by these two wonderful personalities. Now the question is, I would like to give away to any devotee who are genuinely cannot afford a Bhagavad Gita. Right? Another devotee also sponsored one. What's the name? Dr. What's the name? Yeah, I forgot the name. Valli, Dr. Valli Ammai. Right? She also sponsored one. So I've got a Bhagavad Gita. So if you think you can't afford it, you can't afford, and you think you need a Bhagavad Gita, please tell me, I will send it to you for free. Because this has been sponsored by these wonderful devotees, right? To be given away. So before I could give away to any of these people around me, right? So you can, if anybody needs the book, you please contact me personally. Don't put anything in the group. Put it personally to me that I cannot afford Prabhu. I would like to have one. I love to share. I love to send to you. All right. So that's the thing. Okay. But you must be genuinely can't afford. Before this, I told some people are so loaded, they took a book from me. I said, Ayya, what is this? La? When I asked them, they say, I have no faith. La. That's why I simply take first. And now I ask, have you got the faith? Still, it doesn't matter. La. Anyway, so my job is my duty. Don't expect any result, right? Okay, Hare Krishna Prabhu, why is it difficult to perform devotional service to Lord Krishna compared to demigod? I mean, there's lots of hurdle needs to meet. There's no hurdle at all, Ganesh. There's no hurdle at all. It is your definition in life. Devotional service to Krishna is the most easiest way of devotional service. Very simple. You simply need to sit in your place, in your comfortable couch, in your comfortable place or your space. You just need to take the beats and start chanting. That's it. You don't need to stand. If you go to any other time, you don't need to do archana. You don't need to go this. You don't need to, like, nothing. Devotional service is the simplest way of expressing your love to Krishna. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Hare Nama Kevalam. Kalau nasti eva nasti gadir anyataha. Just chant the holy name, chant the holy name. Other than this, there's no other way, there's no other way. What is so difficult? The difficulty is according to your definition. Oh, I want to chant Hare Krishna, so I have to wake up early. Oh, I have to sleep this thing. Oh, I have... No. Any time, place, and circumstances. No hard and fast rule. Just take your Hare Krishna and start chanting. If you think your lifestyle or maybe some habits is still hindering you, don't even bother about that. Just go for it. But chant Hare Krishna. I know people, they said, Prabhu, I'm okay, right? I stopped eating pork. I say, okay. But I couldn't stop drinking tequila. I said, really? Oh, tequila? Yeah, the group of girls. I cannot stop drinking tequila. I said, it's okay. You take the tequila and just say Om Sri Vishnu, Om Sri Vishnu, Om Sri Vishnu and drink. See, what? Yeah, try. But when I said that, the thing hit her mind. That means she was at the time of reception. She took it very seriously. And whenever she take a beer, whenever she take tequila, take only Om Sri Vishnu, Om Sri Vishnu. She say, hey, come on, I'm drinking beer. Cannot. No, Vishnu, no Vishnu. Then drink. Then after she became a little high, hey, Om Sri Vishnu. She cannot take out. So until today, any water she want to drink, she immediately chant Om Sri Vishnu, Om Sri Vishnu, Om Sri Vishnu 3 times without a realization. Right? So the mantra is the last verse of a mantra. Om Aparavitra Pavitrava Sarva Kashtam. Om Apavitra Pavitrava Sarva Kashtam Gatopiva Ishmari Pundarikaksham Shabaya Yantara Suchehe Om Sri Vishnu, Om Sri Vishnu, Om Sri Vishnu. Right? What happened? She chanted Hare Krishna. She went on chanting 16, 20 rounds every day. And she carry on with whatever things. I said, don't put anything that going to like disturb you. You feel like eating that KFC going to give you pleasure to chant Hare Krishna? Do it. And when you chew your food, you have to chew 16 times before you swallow. You want to put the egg or chicken or whatever, put inside the mouth, chew 16 times. If not, you're asking for trouble. When you chew 16 times, meditate. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare, then swallow. You get a higher taste, everything will be gone. So what I'm trying to tell you here, Ganesh, spiritual life, Bhakti Yoga is actually the simplest mode of worship. Other than this, everything is tough. You have to stand, queue, you have to sing, you have to ask the priest. It's not easy. Ganesh, are you? Have I?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you very much for making
No. Does
explanation.
it make sense or not, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Correct, Prabhu.
So what is your challenges actually?
No, I mean like continuous performing devotional service day by day continuously. So there will
Okay.
be
So
some like work or other
what are the
things
devotional service you are doing that you are doing you cannot do?
like chanting, deity worship, tulsi worship. So
Okay.
sometimes because of hurdles, yes, Prabhu.
All right. Now let me tell you something, Ganesh. Stop your deity worship, stop your Tulsi worship. And
Okay,
just
Prabhu.
concentrate in one worship, the worship of the holy name.
Sure, Prabhu.
Just give up these two. If Tulsi worship, yeah, anyway, I don't go into the detail. I'll talk to you in person, right? There's
Sure,
certain
Prabhu.
things they say. All right, deity worship is not important.
Sure,
Tulsi worship also not important. Put aside. Concentrate in your holy name.
sure, Prabhu.
So when you're going to juggle these three, you're going to end up not doing the three.
Mhm.
So among the three, do the easiest part. Chant the holy name. Okay?
Sure. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank
You
you.
will never believe. I tell you.
Sure.
You should
Thanks,
join my
Prabhu.
morning class. People are chanting 64 rounds.
Amazing. Thanks.
Easily.
Thanks,
Anyway.
Prabhu. Thank you. Krishna.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions, dear Prabhus, mothers? What is the takeaway for today's class? Oh, it's already 9:25. I think it's very late. All right. So all of you are still meditating. What's your takeaway? So I suggest what morning class? I am doing morning class Sastra study marathon. Every day in the morning from 9 a.m. to 11, 9:15 to 11. I'm doing Sastra study marathon. That is deep studies. Now we are doing Nectar of Devotion. We are going to finish Nectar of Devotion. That means we are studying that book scientifically. We are going absolute detail, as detailed as we can, once and for all. You know, after we complete the book, the next going to be Shikshastakam, most likely. But March, we are starting Srimad Bhagavatam, word by word. Detail, very detailed. But of course, everything is also uploaded in YouTube. So if you please subscribe my channel. So whenever there's a live, that's it. You'll get a pop-up, so you won't miss the class. Subscribe to my channel. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the class today. I'm feeling so excited and feel so enthusiastic. Right? So if you have, I hope, Any question? No question? All right. Okay. So anyway, Mr. or Miss or Madam Vivo V2333, please identify yourself. Maybe to me personally in my WhatsApp. All right. Because I know everybody except you. All right. It's not fair that because I must know to whom I'm talking to. If not, I feel I'm talking to the space, to the unknown person. All right. Okay. So till then, everybody, all no questions. Okay. So we end the session today. Yes, Brinda Priya Mataji.
No, Prabhu, nothing.
Oh, okay. I
Nothing.
saw you unmute. I saw you unmute. That's why I thought you were asking something.
I want to say thank you before we close.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Thank you.
thank you so much for your wonderful time. Thank you for your wonderful association. We will meet again tomorrow, Thursday, for chapter 13. Now, it's going to be a different experience of Bhagavad Gita. You're going to enjoy and also grateful to Vijay Bharat. I know he's studying Bhagavad Gita very seriously. He uploaded, and the question of Vijay Bharat that you asked in the group, very simple. According to Dasa Avadaram, the word Krishna is not there actually. Buddha is there, but not Krishna, because Krishna is part of that Avadaram. He is the cause of all avatar. Sarva Karanam, what they call Iti Chamsa Kalapumsa, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Do you get it, Vijay Bharat? Are you there?
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah, I am.
So out of 10 incarnation, Buddha is there, but Krishna is not there. Okay? And your second question, Ananda Shesha is not Balaram, but Balaram is Ananda Shesha. You got it?
Got it.
So, say like for instance, Krishna, Balaram. From Balaram, appear came Ananda Shesha. Not Ananda Shesha incarnated as Balaram. You got it? So Balaram is Ananda Shesha. Not Ananda Shesha is not Balaram. Okay, you got it? Eh? Only these two things. All right. So our Dasa Avadaram, we don't take Krishna into consideration because Krishna is the Supreme Personality. He is the cause of all incarnation. We have spoke about it 2 days ago when I draw the chart from Goloka Vrindavan, how the thing started. Okay. Right. So with that, thank you so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu bevacha. Paditanam pavinebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Krishna as it is ki jai. Pocket ki jai. Chan Hari Krishna and happy ki jai. Gaur Premanande.
Hari Bol.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna,
very
Prabhu.
much.
Thank you very
Hare
much, Prabhu.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.